Blah 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 blah.
Bring it up a little.
Anyways, welcome.
Wait. Let's try to make a penis.
No. Just calm down. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Welcome to Vidiots episode 3. Vidiots on call episode 3.
All right, guys. What's up? I'm your host, Luke.
I'm your co-host, Aryan.
All right. Let's
Welcome to our new intro of us trying to harmonize there.
Yes.
No, that was not harmonizing.
We were testing the gain. I mean, like, but that sounds pretty sick. Like, I think we should keep it. That's our new intro, guys. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, sorry. We're still playing around with the mic.
We're still experimenting on intros too. I think we're.
Yeah. If you guys have an intro idea, please.
Yeah, like if anyone out there makes beats,
please no.
Any one of our friends who makes beats. I'd love you to make a beat for us for free, you know?
For free,
especially since I made that certain person graphic design things for free. I want a beat, please help me. Okay.
Anyways,
you know who you are. Send me one, please. We need a beat.
I feel like at this very moment they just quit. Like whoever they are, they're like, yeah, you're no longer ever getting a favor again.
Is this low? Like, is it?
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it just looks small there, but the level here seems fine.
Okay.
Anyways,
cool.
Hi guys. Yeah, welcome to Videos on Call episode 3.
What are y'all saying?
Went over that.
Yeah. Okay.
you were gonna start us off with something. You were telling me about it today.
Yes, I was gonna start off with something. Let's do this.
What are you doing?
I'm stretching. I don't know why.
Okay.
All right. Let's talk about working out.
Actually, you know what? I don't have a problem with talking about this.
Yeah, I have a big problem with talking about this because I do not work out. I'm the biggest.
You know absolutely nothing.
I'm the biggest fat ass ever. I swear. Like,
I hate him so much because he literally eats whatever the fuck he wants, and he's like in shape. Like he's actually the definition of those Instagram memes where like he has like broad shoulders and abs, but he eats like Cheetos and ice cream.
You can't see it, but I'm flexing right now.
No, they could feel the cringe
flex. They could feel the cringe flex. Okay, yeah. So guys, yeah, like I don't know what's up. Like I'm not trying to flex on this podcast.
Here's what I'll say.
Like,
here's what I'll say.
Yeah.
Because you said let's talk about working out. Here's what I'll say. I've seen a lot of. I mean, if you are at all like in the fitness community of like places like Instagram and stuff, I see a lot of like guys, especially who are working out, and they're like fucking huge.
Yeah.
Like no. But here's the issue. On the entire thing, they're saying I'm natural. I'm like I don't use steroids, but like they're fucking like they're past.
You haven't
like,
seen their dick yet, like honestly, guys. Like it's tiny, probably.
What? Just no.
Steroids make your dick small.
Yeah, that's not a thing. The thing, like, you have antigen receptors inside your traps and your shoulders, and they react to the steroids way better than any muscle. And like that's like one common way of finding out if people are on steroids. Their traps and shoulders are like humongous. Anyways, here's my problem with it, because I know myself especially, because like when I first started working out, I was like, oh, that's what I want. This guy did it. He's like 20 and he's been working since he was 17. I could do the same thing.
Right.
But like. He's like on top of not only that, he was like he's not a personal trainer, and he doesn't have his license. But then he's like, oh, follow my program, and you will like get gains the way I am.
Are you talking like that V-Shred guy?
Okay, for the V-Shred is he's natural, but he's complete bullshit because he's like doing somatotypes, which is based on this like really shit old like study that was done by this professor who became disgraced after. Like it was complete bullshit.
But he looks hot, like honestly.
Yeah, but you could look that hot too if you just work out like a normal person.
Yeah, but like I ended up doing one of those quizzes, and he's like, "Yeah, man, we're just the same thing." But then I typed in the other, like basically, okay, so I typed in like my actual original thing. And he's like, "Yeah, you and I are the same thing, you know." And he gave me like his little spiel, and then I typed in it again for a totally different body type. And he's like, yeah, man, you and I are the same thing. Like, again, like he literally, like, it's kind of funny.
Yeah, and like, regardless of what it is, just don't listen to Reshreds because he's retarded. Like,
Reshred, if you're listening to this, fuck you.
Seriously, no, because like he does like he steals other people's workouts. Like, there's a guy called Athlete Next. There's a channel, and they have amazing workouts. Not only does it tell you the workout, but it says why it works and a whole bunch of different stuff. And this guy just steals that shit. and
Yeah.
and it teaches it wrong too.
Anyone who has a subscription to VShed, you're getting scammed, buddy. So I think you should get rid of it.
Anyways, going back to the Instagram thing, and it's like really bad because it kind of messes with your mindset. I mean, I guess it like there's a certain amount of blame to go to me, I guess, for like believing this, but like I guess it's just so scummy.
Yeah.
Because that's the target range you're hitting. People who are like teenagers. And their programs aren't cheap either. They're expensive, dude.
Yeah.
They're super, super expensive. And it's like, it's really bad. I think it's horrible. Because like I eventually, like I saw a couple videos by this guy named Vidiots, and that kind of like got my head a little bit more straight. But like still, like you can't help and see all the stuff that they're sharing. And they're like, look at me. I'm so shredded, dude.
Yeah, like
you could get like this yourself if you just follow my program, eh?
It's a scam.
It's so slimy. It's just honestly like, and like they're none of them are trained personal trainers either. So like, they could be just giving stuff that will end up hurting and injuring people. I'm already injured myself.
Yeah,
it's I have a back injury right now.
It's kind of reminds me of that jelly juice shit. Have you heard of that?
It's jelly juice.
Jelly juice. Okay, so basically this lady. I don't know if you guys watched It was on Dr. Phil. She basically.
Dr. Phil, anything on those like doctor whatever.
She's a nutcase, bro. I swear. She made this fucking like. Okay, basically, first of all, the drink itself is called jelly juice, and it's supposed to cure all illness. It's supposed to regrow limbs and shit like that. And she actually thought it worked. But the thing is, first of all, it's hurting people because the sodium content in the actual thing is 4 times the actual like value that's supposed to hurt you. So the value that actually supposed to cure is 4 times that. Okay, so basically, it's like a shit ton of sodium there. It's like drinking from the ocean. And also, she basically states that it's supposed to like cure you, and like if you're feeling pain, it's good pain, and it's supposed to be curing you. And people get like shit ton of diarrhea from this. It's like fucking terrible. It's like it's not diarrhea, it's waterfalls. Trust me, it's a different thing.
Yeah.
Like, that works, guys. Try jelly juice.
You know, it's weird because like a lot of people kind of take advantage of like people trying to be healthier and trying to look better.
And she's not also she's not a registered doctor or anything like that. She doesn't have a medical degree. She's not trained at all. She literally her reasoning was like, I've researched online for everything. Like she literally
she does the thing that every teacher says not to do. She looked on Wikipedia.
She literally looked at Wikipedia, guys.
Wikipedia says sodium will fix all illnesses, and then she just gives you a bag of salt. Yeah. Eat this every day.
Yeah, she literally probably pours in like bags of salt in that drink, and she charges you like a lot of money for it too.
I think it's really bad.
The people out there, yeah, especially with the internet these days.
Not even just like on the male side, because I know on the male side it's bad, but it's also equally worse, and sometimes even worse on the female spectrum too.
Because they're
having like appetite suppressant stuff, and that's horrible. Because it's like basically saying, hey, starve yourself, and then you'll look like me.
But those guys got like plastic surgery and like Photoshop.
Sounds like $50,000 worth of plastic surgery.
Yeah, like I swear, I saw this. It's funny because I actually saw this little meme on Sex Buzz, and they're talking about like they showed pictures of the Kardashians, all of them before they became famous. Ugly looking ass people. Everyone looked ugly.
Okay, let's not.
I'm sorry, but it's true. And then it's like you gotta have money to look good, right? Because it was basically before they made all their money, and all of a sudden now look at the Kardashians, they're stunning, right? I mean, like
seriously, like okay, like the appetite suppressant thing. It's not even just the Kardashians. Cardi B did like that tea thing or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's horrible. Like it's even worse than the workout thing because like as a teenager, you need food to like grow.
Yeah.
That's you need there's no you need food.
Exactly. And it kind of reminds me.
And you need a lot of food too. Like regardless of the way you look, you need food to grow.
And you shouldn't starve yourself.
And like people say like at least 2,000 calories, but like I know doctors, like I've talked to doctors, they're like, yeah, that's like not enough in some cases. Like you need to eat a lot of food, right? And like these appetite suppressant stuff is such bullshit because like girls like are legitimately buying them and they're like starving themselves. Yeah, it's not. And good. The problem is they can't tell if they're starving themselves because they're appetite suppressants. Because they're like that whole like starving feeling that you get. This kind of like pushes it down. Yeah, and it's like making anorexia just easier.
And you know what? It kind of does remind me. I don't know if you know this or not. Back then in like the 1800s or whatever, even like the late 20s. Women used to literally get these things called corsets, right?
Everyone knows.
Yeah,
everyone knows what a corset
but it was terrible because they would tighten it so much it would literally break your ribs.
Similar thing in.
It was like disgusting. It was
in China where they had it with shoes. Women would constantly wear smaller and smaller shoes, and their feet would get completely deformed.
Yeah, God.
It actually reminds me, this guy I saw the thing. I think there was like a Vice episode on him, but he had his floating ribs removed so that his waist size would be smaller.
Oh, have you seen the one where like this guy got like it's kind of funny. He got like his 2 lower ribs removed.
Yeah,
so
that's
he
what
can
I'm
suck.
saying.
No, he could suck himself off. That was the reason.
Oh, really?
This guy surgically removed like his bottom 3 ribs or something like that, just so he can bend down and be able to suck his own dick. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. And then his response to the media after it, just like it didn't taste that great. I was like laughing my ass off. I was like, poor guy.
And like I like the guy who got his floating back ribs removed for like to get his waist size smaller. That's fine because he's confident in himself and he's confident in his image, and he's not like saying, "Hey, go out get plastic surgery and you'll look like me." He's just telling his story. You know, I have no problem with that. I have a problem with like people like just saying complete bullshit
To get like
to get people to buy your stuff.
It's not cool, like guys. Like,
Not even just to buy your stuff, because like most of the people who have these appetite suppressant stuff, they have like affiliate links too.
Yeah, and you know what? There are some good people out there, guys. Don't have a
and
negative aspect about everyone. I mean, there's actually some.
Like there's some like it's not a blanket statement. The concept, the idea that I'm trying to push is just like do your research. Don't like blindly follow the person.
Don't look at.
Don't follow hot people for like health advice. Look into what they're saying.
Yeah, I mean,
like I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying like do some research.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you see those Instagram ads, they're probably bullshit for first of all, because like
A couple of them. I see a lot of health stuff on Instagram, and it's just all these like influencers, air quotes, and it's like they're promoting their own stuff. Like not their own stuff, but they're like stuff that like companies have like sponsored them to promote. And the sad part is every once in a while they'll have something that's really bad. Like the UV cup thing.
Oh, those fucking things. Yeah.
Yeah. Like my dad's a dentist and he's like, yeah, that's not good.
Like they do a similar go around your teeth and it like burns your mouth or whatever.
Yeah, they do a similar thing when you're actually whitening your teeth. That's like an actual thing, but like
how about the charcoal shit, like that black stuff they put on your
I can't say anything about that because I haven't asked anyone, but the UV thing, they do that in actual like whitening. They have a similar thing. Mm-hmm. But like this cup thing is like, oh, just do it every day for 10 minutes. Like that's bad. If you don't know, ionizing radiation is like radiation that like I think rips apart atoms from molecules. Not molecules, sorry. Rips electrons off of atoms. I can't remember right now. I'm so sorry. I read this a long time ago. So generally, ionizing radiation, bad in excess amounts. We need UV radiation for like vitamin D creation and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but like,
actually, I can talk about this more a little bit because I actually do this like once a week, actually, kind of thing. Because I don't know if you guys probably don't know because you haven't seen me. The people who don't know me, I have some really terrible skin issues. Eczema, right? So I go to this place. It's called Light Therapy, and what they do is they basically put you in this kind of room with like UV panels all over it. They blast light for about nothing less than 30 seconds, and it's supposed to over time heal you. And it actually has worked. I noticed it myself. Yeah. Like my skin's getting a lot better.
Right now we're not giving any health advice, just so that
I'm just saying like this. Sometimes it works, but not in excessive amounts. Like they even say don't come for the next couple weeks because you need to.
Yeah, so ionizing radiation itself has like a lot of downsides, right? And these guys are like, hey, this thing that could really cause some serious damage. Why don't you just use it every day for 10 minutes? Like that's not good.
Yeah, like the light therapy stuff is like medically. Like,
and I saw like Conor McGregor, like that was like one of the biggest names I remember
endorsing it. Yeah,
it's just I don't know. The general idea is like do your research. You know what I mean? Don't just follow people blankly in what they're saying.
Yeah, it's not good. But like I wouldn't trust anything unless it was actually like approved by who runs the health thing in Canada is.
Ontario, I don't know.
Like I don't know, like FDA approval is what I'm saying. Like
the FDA style in Canada.
Exactly, it needs to be approved by them first before anything. I would never trust it unless it was approved by them. But even the FDA in America, like I've heard some stuff about them. There was a huge
problem with this about supplements. I think it was like in the 80s, 90s, around that, where like people would like market these supplements and they wouldn't be like checked over. Like a lot of people reported of being like legitimately permanently damaged for life because like these supplements had cross contamination from other places,
and that's why we need to be
like they're not like controlled. And that's what I'm saying. Like they had these huge famous like scientists coming up and being like, hey, I know what I'm talking about. I'm a scientist. I'm this really famous guy that you see on TV and I'm really good looking. Listen to what I'm saying. And I think that's bad. Like, And
even with the sugar crisis, they did the same thing. These scientists were coming out, were being paid by the companies that were.
So it's like it's all about like doing your research and like making sure all your facts are
No.
from reliable sources.
Unfortunately,
Every once
sorry.
in a while,
Unfortunately,
with like the sugar thing, every
Yeah.
once in a while something will like pass by any form of filtering,
Yeah.
and that's like not your fault or anyone's fault.
But unfortunately, it's hard back. It was harder back then, especially with the sugar crisis. It was harder back then to do this research about sugar and fats and all that kind of stuff because your only research was coming from the TVs.
Which even actually reminds me, like, there was a scientist who was really, really famous, but then, like, it was like this TV scientist, but at one point he kind of lost his mind in this supplement craze type thing, and he was like, vitamin C will cure all diseases and will make you immortal, like, you will live forever. And this guy, he just went on, like, a full-on vitamin C craze, and then that's, like, why a whole bunch of people now are like, oh, you're sick, just take a vitamin C tablet. Like, it doesn't do anything for you. Having excess vitamin C has, like, no, like, shown effect besides, like, placebo or something.
And then people were listening to it too much, and, like, they were actually believing him, and what would happen was they would overdose on, like, vitamin C because they just take so many tablets trying to cure
you wouldn't necessarily overdose, but there's a lot of bad stuff. Like,
too much vitamins will kill you, like, honestly, if you eat too much.
Not the way that, like, you're saying, but, like, any sort of minerals or vitamins, too much of it will cause, like, actual damage to your body. Right?
So, yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, like, regardless of, like, who it is, or even, not even just in the fitness world, in general, like...
Do your research. Yeah.
Like, even when it comes to, like, non-health related stuff, some guys on YouTube is like, hey, this food mixer is, like, amazing. It is the greatest food mixer ever, and it totally doesn't blow up into a million pieces and kill you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then, like, the guy's super famous. Like, just do your research.
Because most of the stuff is being rented at these guys' basements. Like, honestly, like, it's kind of...
Not everyone has an ulterior motive, but a lot of people do, and they take advantage of people's blind belief.
I don't think they're meaning to kill you or hurt you by these products.
They
just want to cut corners from testing and cut corners from certain things to save money, so they can become rich. That's what they want. They don't really give a shit about, like, the side effects if they sell the product.
Yeah, and it's just like, in general, not only just, like, I said this already. I guess this is redundant, but I just want to reiterate. Like, do your research. That's all there is.
And one other problem I have is I see a lot of the things that, like, okay, first of all, it's kind of terrible because these companies or these people are actually hiring meme pages and all these kind of things to actually support them and endorse them.
Meme pages, but, like, yeah.
Well, you know those ads you see from meme pages when they actually post, like, advertisements on their page? And
like,
it's those
check this out.
Check those UV ray thingies. Like, they actually, I've seen those so many times. And you know what's disgusting is the fact that kids are the ones that are watching these things. Innocent children who don't know any better.
Like, and a lot of times kids are just like, okay, like, this guy has no reason to lie to me. Like, a lot of time it's not necessarily that they're blindly believing. They're just, like, on the fact of, like, just thinking that these people are good, and just is like, hey, there's no reason for them to
lie or hurt me.
And then, like, I'm not a cynical person. I always think to always look in the good of people, and I'm not just saying, like, don't be cynical at all, because a lot of people will take advantage. It's just have a healthy amount of skepticism in everything that you do.
Yeah.
Be a positive person. Do all the stuff that you are. Be the person who you are. Just have a healthy amount of skepticism when someone comes up to you and says something.
Yeah.
Like, what Luke would, like, every once in a while, Luke would be like, hey, dude, I have this amazing, great idea. Will you help me out with it? I'd always be like, what's the idea? I would not blindly believe, hey, is this a good idea? And then almost all the time I'd be like, no, that's a shit idea. I'm not helping you.
Oof. Okay. Like,
dropping some bombs. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, that's just kind of what I'm trying to say.
All right. Yeah. So
if it makes sense.
Anyways, we're gonna say it again, guys. Do your research, please. Okay.
Do research. That's what we'll leave it on.
I'll say Aryan himself, he does a lot of good research, because there were times where I had these crazy ideas in my mind that I've read online, and I was like, yo, this is amazing, dude.
And then I would try
you
to
should
tell
do this
him
diet. It's great for you.
And I would try to tell him it's, like, complete bullshit, and he wouldn't listen to me, and then I'd have to, like, spend, like, 45 minutes finding evidence from everywhere.
Yeah.
And then also, like, it's okay to use Wikipedia, just, like, use other stuff too.
Yeah, like,
check the, like, Wikipedia always has references at the bottom. Check the references.
Yeah, like, I remember, like, anyways, Aryan's really good at researching. Like, he literally does, like, hours of research to figure things out. So yeah, that's what's pretty. Stupid. It's pretty helpful to have, you know.
So do your research, guys. Don't be stupid. As a famous guy once said,
"Don't be stupid." You literally, like, that when you said "don't be stupid," it came to my mind. And you said it. I was like, "Oh God, yes."
Sorry, that was an office reference. Yeah. If you didn't understand that.
Yeah, don't be stupid. Or what was the other one? Dwight, you ignorant slut.
Yeah. Anyways.
Sorry. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you know it was funny. I read somewhere. It was Dwight's birthday on the 20th. I don't know that came.
Dwight's birthday or Rainn Wilson?
Rainn Wilson's birthday was on the 20th. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. I don't know.
Rainn Wilson has a charity. He has a foundation.
And he was like a tech company out of his. Yeah.
He was in a movie called Meg.
I've seen it.
With Jason Statham. I can't say his name.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Guys, I don't know why, but whenever I come onto this podcast, I physically cannot speak. Anyways. Yeah. God, that movie sucks so much.
What, Meg?
It was
I liked
so
Meg.
bad.
I liked Meg.
It was a mixture of bad acting and just stupid storylines.
You know, I was half
the
expecting-
shark almost kills him a whole bunch of times, but then just goes away when he has a chance to kill them.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like, oh, the Meg attacked our boat. We're gonna die. And then the Meg swims away. Oh no, I guess we could try to kill him now.
Yeah, it was funny. It was. I don't know why I saw the movie. I think I was talking to my friend. My friend and I wanted to go see it, so I was like, yeah, let's go see the movie.
It wasn't even on the fact of like the science part being complete bullshit. That's whatever. Technically, I don't think we even have boats that like any like underwater thing that could go deep enough in the Marianas Trench. Let alone
that's
deeper
not.
than the
Dude,
Marianas.
that's not real. Like,
But that's whatever. And then like breaking like this fake like bottom thing, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Just the problem is just the logic and the acting. The acting was bad. Not necessarily by Jason Statham. So blah blah blah. I'm just calling him JS from now. Not from JS or Rainn Wilson or any of like necessarily, but like I don't know if it was the lines or just like,
the lines didn't sound natural,
or like their accents. But some of the foreign actors, they just like,
they couldn't do it. Yeah.
On top of that, it was weird. Some of the stuff like after they come out of the water, right? Spoiler alert. After they like save like the crew members or whatever. Like the girl, I don't know what her name is. She like walks in and JS is like naked, but he's like wearing a towel.
Yeah.
And then she's like, "Oh, you're naked," and he's like, and then she leaves, and then he's like, "Okay, get dressed," and then JS is like, "That's the plan."
I was half expecting a sex scene. Like, why didn't you just go into a sex scene?
That was so stupid. Like that's like the worst. Like
it was a weird.
Line. I have literally never seen anyone say, "Get dressed." And someone else be like, "That's the plan." Like, you know, like that seems like such a stupid like combination of words.
Like all in all, though, I kind of enjoyed the movie.
And then on top of that, she closes the door and she like takes a peek, and then keeps walking. What's up with that? Also, the Meg just comes up and takes a giant bite out of the research station, but they can't tell that this humongous megalodon is attacking their thing before it attacks them. Yeah. Are they just that stupid?
They're like, it's probably a shark.
What research station does not have like radar or sonar?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Are they stupid? Mm-hmm. Is it me? I might forget. Did I just not miss that part of the movie or not? I was trying to watch it on a plane ride, and I was like killing myself. Like,
is that where you watched it? Yeah.
I was actively killing. Not only was it like the combination of the plane ride just sucking, but like it was just the movie was bad.
Okay, so guys, I have to say something about plane rides. I could literally like, I was going to Europe, okay, with my dad. I
straight up love plane rides because they have like new movies.
They have new movies. I didn't know that. I thought the movies are like some shitty movies that were on. It's like I didn't really bother to watch. I thought they were European movies. So I was flying to Europe. I assumed I was going to watch European movies. I was like, fuck it. I downloaded Netflix. I watched like 18 Friends episodes on the plane.
I got so sick trying to use my phone.
So yeah, I ended up using my phone on the plane. And what I did was watch like, I think he downloaded like 28 Friends episodes on the plane. And that wasn't enough.
Do you know what's so stupid?
Yeah.
Okay, I was on Netflix, right? Not only do they, like, if you have, like, the low one, do they restrict you to one screen and to, like, one device download on one phone?
Yeah.
They just restrict the amount that you could download, too.
Really?
So, basically, what you're saying is, like, hey, don't use my service because I'm just going to make you pay more cash.
I have 5 screens on my Netflix, guys. Hit me up.
Luke's a dick, guys. Don't hit him up. Okay?
Nah, but I have, like, 5 family members who watch it, so it's cool. I love how we trash Netflix in like every episode of the show. Yeah, like Netflix comes up in every show, but it's a great thing.
I cannot handle not having Netflix.
I will actually cry, like honestly, like if I didn't have Netflix.
Netflix, like fix your shit, dog. They raised their prices again.
Yeah, I know. It's tough.
That's so stupid.
But they gotta pay for the good shows. Like I agree with them.
Good shows. Hey, let's remove all these great shows and keep Friends on for a couple more years.
Friends is a good show.
Suck a dick. Friends is not that good of a show to pay $100 million for.
It's like the first thing you watch when you go on Netflix.
No, it's not. It's How I Met Your Mother, you asshole.
No, I watched Friends first and then How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah, that's why his comedy is shit.
Okay, you know what? Like I watched The Office too, so like and New Girl. So they took New Girl off, which is oof, I hate that. Like why?
And then I think Megan Fox just came on the show or was on the show, and they didn't have that season there.
Oh, which one? The one with like
Megan Fox was dating Nick.
Yeah, because there was the last season, but they didn't post it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was watching this video, and it was like top 10 best endings of 2018 for shows, and I saw the New Girl ending, and I was like, what is this? I've never seen this before.
Okay, I will say this, and I will stick to it. If Netflix removes like The Office or Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I'm straight up not using it anymore.
Yeah,
I
Netflix.
Swear. Like Prime is like in terms of the service that they provide is so much higher because they don't have screen limits. Sure, they don't have as much shows and stuff, but they don't have any screen limits.
But it comes with like having Amazon Music.
But
it comes with music and shows and books.
If you just get Amazon Prime, not only do you get Prime Video, but you
and
get
free 2-day shipping.
Yeah, and you get all this extra stuff. So I think Netflix, step up your game, dog.
Netflix, get an e-commerce store going. Like, come on. Netflix should make some merch. That'd be nice.
I would not buy it.
You wouldn't buy Netflix merch? I would get like.
I would buy like show merch.
I would get
Netflix.
I would get a Netflix shirt that says chill or something like that, like the Netflix font. That'd be a nice shirt.
I would get like.
Have you seen those?
I would. You know what I would get?
Yeah.
I'd get a Beast Boy shirt and just point at it and have a caption: "This character sucked so much ass." If you don't know what we're referencing to, we talked about Titans
in the first episode. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to talk more trash about Netflix because I think that's like a.
But let me finish my plane and ride story, okay?
Okay, fine. God.
So, on my way back from Europe, I was like, okay, fuck it. I don't have anything more to download because my phone's out of space from pictures. So I was like, okay, I gotta watch the movies. And then I turned on the service and I'm like, oh, this is amazing. Yeah. It's so cool. I watched Black Panther, Thor Ragnarok, Mrs. Doubtfire. I watched Baywatch.
Who would have assumed that you could have just get an all access movie pass for like $1,000 and get all these movies for free?
I know, right? $1,000 flight. You'd expect they had some good shit. I watched Baywatch too.
I tried watching Black Klansman.
Oh yeah, I want to see that. Is it good?
You know what? Honestly, it wasn't my cup of tea.
Okay.
It was a little too slow for me at the beginning, but it wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Topher Grace is in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh my god! Do you know what? Do you guys know that song by Seventh Element where it's like, blah, 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 blah. Know that one?
No.
Okay.
That's our new intro, though.
Anyways, so there's a guy named. There's just I don't know if he made one song or whatever, but like his face legitimately looks like Topher Grace.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. See, let's search that up. What's his name?
Seventh Element, and it's like. Blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. That's like the name of the song. Legitimate.
That's the new name of our intro, guys. I hope you enjoy it.
Please, I will never allow that to happen. Don't worry, guys. Anyways.
Oh my god, he looks like Topher Grace.
He kind of just looks like Topher Grace.
Yes.
Because his face kind of came at an angle, and I was like, is that secretly Topher Grace?
I swear to God, look.
Yeah. Anyways, I actually have a whole bunch of comments about Topher Grace, but it's like none of them actually make sense because I don't have any evidence to back it up.
Yeah, like
I'll tell you one thing. One show that I loved a
show.
lot that I didn't even realize that was a good show was that 70s show.
Yeah, I watched the first couple episodes. I was like, this show is shit. I don't know what I'm doing. It's like so cringy. And then I started watching it later. I was like, damn, 70s show's fire. Do you know what? I thank a certain artist for this guy. You guys won't know, but he's kind of cool. He made a Topher Grace diss track, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And then I listened to it, and I was like, okay. And I was like, let me search up this 70s show. The guy likes it so much. It must be a great show. I searched it up, and I'm like, okay, it's a pretty decent show.
It's not bad. I like it.
I like it. It's good.
It gets really, really bad.
You know what
last
I hate?
Season.
Okay, so you know
the final season is so.
You know the girl who plays Karen from
yeah, it's like Lauren.
I hate her voice so much. She's so annoying.
She's good looking.
Okay, like
anyways,
we're running out of time.
You know what I just realized?
Oh no.
No,
not new topic, please.
On this show called Vidiots on Call, we only talk about TV shows, and I think it's slightly because I think we
that's what consumes our life.
Not only that, but I think like we kind of want to stay away from anything that's like controversial.
Yeah, well, our first episode is a little controversial. I'll agree. But
on top of that, I think we
need to talk about Gilmore Girls in the next episode.
No, I think I don't want to change our name, but I think the second. Okay, if you guys are like for like I guess tech questions and tech kind of commentary, we would love to do that. We just don't have any questions, and we don't know what people like, so
Ask questions,
we're
please.
staying away from it.
Ask questions in the comment section.
So if we were to review everything, do your research. The Meg sucks. And that's about all the important things we talked about.
And Netflix subscription.
Yeah, Netflix subscription sucks. Get Prime.
Netflix, please sponsor us.
Get Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, please sponsor us.
Anyways, I think that's what we'll end our show. This has.
I want to bring up. Sorry, I know we're like low on time, but
okay.
I just like I know like if we had more time, I'd bring up like Jeff Bezos' divorce because that shit's kind of funny. But like we're done. Okay.
Love falling apart is not funny. Okay, love is the thing that life is all about.
But that wasn't
when
love.
people say what is the meaning of life? The meaning of life is love. See, they start with L. That means it's right. Anyways, that's the end of the episode. Thank you very much for joining us on Vidiots on Call. We've enjoyed talking.
Yeah, and tune into the next episode tomorrow morning. Hope you guys.
Is it gonna be morning? Yeah, it's gonna be morning.
It's gonna be a morning show. Wow, my battery was at 100% at the start of this, and now it's at 11%. I love that. All right.
That's good to know. Anyways, thank you again. I am your co-host Arian.
And I'm your host Luke. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Well, you're not watching. I mean, you're just.
Okay, bye guys.
Please stop.
Bye.